Hi guys, Christy of Homegrown, and yes, I made a video earlier. I wanted to make one more and talk about this here. This is the HEPA filtration system. It's an 8-inch inline filtration system that came with this grow tent, and I'll be perfectly honest, somebody's going to be real nasty in the comments probably, but I'm scared to death of this thing. This is the biggest gosh dang filter I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Look at this. This thing could be a coffee table. It's huge. I know that's probably just the filter part, maybe. I don't know. Then you have this here. And then this. And then you had, oh, and here's those in there. Not sure what these plastic things are. Oh, and this is your, I don't know if you want to call it blanket filter, outer cover. I've seen some videos where they put the cover on the outside versus one way of doing it, or if you do it a different way, you put the cover, you roll it up and then stick the cover down on the inside. That's why I'm nervous, because I want to do this right. I have kids in the house. This is in the basement, which is where their living quarters are. Partially the reason why I went for the tent. There's a lot of comments, people saying, wow, you went to great lengths. Mushrooms aren't that difficult. Well, they might not be that difficult, but I don't have an outdoor space for this. I have an indoor space, which is easier for me, and I'm trying to protect the rest of the people in the house. I don't want spores in my house. So this tent, at the moment, is kind of protecting, keeping them from spreading in the house. So that's why this here is making me nervous, because I want to make sure that the spores and things and any mold, hopefully I don't get mold, but anything like that does not get spread throughout my house. So this is not connected currently. The mushrooms are just starting. I don't know if you can see the lion's mane. This is kind of why I'm somewhat in a hurry. The lion's mane have started, and right now I have pink oyster mushrooms, and they are getting to a size where I'm, with the one bag, I wouldn't feel too awful concerned, but I'm getting to where this is starting to be, I'm getting in a hurry now. I want to get this hooked up the right way. Once I get it hooked up correctly the way I want it, then it is full bore. I've already been taking, and I want to show you those. If I can get this here. I'm hoping you can see this on video. Please don't look at my hair. This is a mess. It's embarrassing. But I've been taking cultures as I go, and I'm going to kind of do this. Here is, let me see, how can I do this? Can I flip it more? It's still recording, yay. Okay, this is my oyster mushroom. I have no idea how to label these. Like I said, be nice, I'm a baby. I know you do it by the Latin name, scientific name. I'm learning those. I'm studying them, learning them right now. I posted this on my Instagram page, and it was cool as heck. If you look underneath of that, it's more fluffier. There was actually when it opened up like this, right underneath of it, it looked like someone painted a pattern. Get out of here. But it looks like it's doing its thing. It looks good. I'm satisfied with this. I don't see anything green. This came off the first oyster that I had. Then right now, the pink one, I took off of it, and I have it on here. So I'm trying to get my library going, so once these bags are finished, I have no need to buy anything else. That one looks like it's kind of getting started. Can we see through the light? A little bit. Looking good, I think. And then I got a few other ones in here. Some white mushroom and some couple other things. I'm just going to try to get started. But that's where I'm at right now, is getting this all set up, this humongous filter. I'm trying to read up, watch videos, and see which way I need it to be. Whether I need to bring in air or push air out. I'm confused. I don't know. Some of them say if you need cool air in, you bring it in from somewhere else. So Some of them were setting it up. Literally, they put that piece on top of that piece and just blew it into here. I don't know. So I really want to make sure I do this correctly. As far as temperature, I've had this tent open for about 2 or 3 minutes now. But here's my thing that came with it. It is staying at 70 degrees. And when the tent is not open, it is staying at 90% humidity in here. So that's something too that I feel like once I get airflow in here, that it will definitely make it a little better. The lion's mane seems to like it. The oysters, they're not as pink as I wish they were. I have no lights in here. I'm getting ready to go upstairs and bring down LEDs and see if that changes. I do have these windows open. I kind of thought, there's a window on this door. I kind of thought that these windows would let in enough light. And they do not. It lets in just enough, but not enough, I don't think. Here's the next one I have. See, when you get back in here in the corner, it's kind of dark. So I feel like I have reishi up here. And another thing down here, my yellow oyster that done so well at first, it's not doing anything. I got one nice, beautiful flush off the side, kind of like this. Once I pulled it off, it's not done anything else. And I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if my conditions are not correct. But I'm working right now to try to get lights in here. Let me see if I can show you. That little fan is pushing some air. So, yeah. Beskar. I got that off of Amazon. And it's going outside USB to the wall. But I don't want to make this a long video. Just wanted to show you where I'm at the moment. I need light. I need airflow. The temperature I'm happy with. The 90% I feel like is a little bit higher than I want it to be. So I'm going to see what the little fan in here does for me. And then try to get this thing hooked up and set up. I think this is my hindrance because I'm nervous about it. And I think once I get this set up, I will be totally okay. So I think what I'm going to do is leave this sit out. I'm getting my lab set up. I have all my lab stuff up here, and I have a few pieces down here. There's my medical set. So I'm going to try to get, if you saw in the other video, if you haven't, you can watch that. That was supposed to be a 4x4, which would have been exactly half of this. Let me see some. That's an 8x4. It should have been this size right here. Came as a 4x2. So because of that, it's short. I can't sit in there. I can't even get in it. So I guess I'm going to use this as maybe a, I don't know, an incubation room, I guess. I'm going to build some shelves, put in, I'll probably only build one shelf. That's probably about as much as I'll be able to fit in there. And use it for that. And then I'm getting ready to set up a lab somewhere down here. So, yep. So that's where we're at now. Have a good day.